So guys, today I just want to talk about the one simple trick that helped me get my first payout and also helped me fix my psychology overall when it comes to trading in the markets and specifically trading prop firms. Now this video doesn't really need to be too long because it is just one trick. And the one trick is full investment. Now I know that sounds quite cliche, of course. I need to fully invest myself into the markets to make money from it, of course, and if you don't think that, then you're probably in the wrong industry. However, by full investment, I mean investing more than just $100 into a challenge or into your education and into the amount of time you apply to the markets. Now, a lot of the time, people start up a live account with $1,000, but not be willing to at least invest $1,000 into the firm what they're going into or the education what they're going to use. And simply what this means is you're half stepping your way in, Now, I remember my first payout with the funded trader, which was a Forex payout. The moment I got that payout and I realized that I could make that sufficient amount of money, I used all the money which I took out of it, which was about 2.5k in pounds, and I reinvested everything. This would come to bite me back in the butt after a while because the firm would go down. But the simple fact that I reinvested and was willing to put that much on the line to get what I wanted back in return was the reason why I would end up becoming successful in the future, because that didn't deter me. It just was a reason for me to continue going harder and harder. So what happens is a lot of you guys believe, because let me take off this ad for you. Because you want to do it the cheap way and skip the steps, a lot of people try to take shortcuts. And shortcuts in life, shortcuts in success, shortcuts with your partner, all these shortcuts what you are taking in life is setting you up for failure. And not only that, but your longevity, the fact that you can't stay with anything long enough to see it through, is also a reason why you're not becoming successful. So what I suggest for you, and the reason why I wanted to make this video, is because I remember that was the one thing which really changed my whole trading. I know you want a magic potion right now. You want me to sell you some sort of dream. There's no dream for me to sell. Simply, you need to be fully invested, and in one thing at a time. If it's education, be fully invested with your education, and when it's your prop firm, be fully invested in your prop firm. Don't be scared to put money down. Money is just a resource, okay? It comes and it goes. In the last 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of January, I've managed to take probably about 1.8k from these firms. Top Step specifically, I traded future firms now. And the one thing which helped me was the fact that in November I bought these accounts, and because I saw the accounts through and I was fully invested in the accounts, I didn't let up, I didn't slow down. I didn't see December and say, okay, I need a break right now. I was fully invested. I didn't stop. I let the momentum compound interest and play out in my favor. I was able to start my year off in a decent position. Not a great position, but a decent position. Now, I say this because what happens is a lot of people, especially young people which are entering this industry, because we're young at the end of the day, feel like you deserve a break. Now, I want you to just know that every time you feel that you deserve a break, there is someone out there working 10 times harder, and there is someone out there in a 10 times worse position than you. This is very important with the way that you approach full investment, because at the end of the day, everyone is selfish, because you have to be to survive. As they say on the airplane, put your mask on before you put the mask on of the people around you. And for you to reach success, for you to reach this level of competence that you claim that you want, you need to be fully invested. And not only that, once you do reach this level of being fully invested, there's going to be something which comes to you, and it's going to be isolation. And what I would like to say is, don't be scared of isolation, as isolation is what most successful people go through when they are on the pinnacle of their growth. It's going to be the driving factor between you actually reaching your goals and you saying you want to reach your goals. So I hope that you do take this one trick and you do fully invest yourself in. And that can be in any business. It doesn't necessarily only apply to trading. This is why it's a great lesson I want to teach you. It's a great trick. And the moment you realize that this is what I need to do, and the moment it actually plants in your head, and the moment you cut out the distraction, because all distractions do is take you away from your goal. This year, I've decided to delete all other social media, so I will be much more consistent with YouTube. All those distractions are gone. I hope this video does help you. And I don't need it to be something which is going to be a big nugget or something for you, but I want it to be something where you look back and you say, wow, I do need to lock in. You look yourself in the mirror and you say, wow, if I do want this, then this is what I need to do. You know, because a lot of the time we claim we want something, but claiming you want something and going out there and grabbing that something are completely two different causes. I really do hope for your success and for your whole family success and yourself and your lineage that you have the tenacity to pull through the hard times and stay fully invested. It is hard. There is going to be times where you have to work, harder, wake up earlier, show up in times which are worse, work through the rain, do all these other things. But it is going to be completely worth it, and the freedom is invaluable. As well as that, when you are fully invested, there is a level of serotonin that is involved. You know, when you are working hard, like doing deliveries, for example, that's what I used to do before I actually locked in on my trading, because I come from a background in film and TV. I've always been working in film and TV. So that's my separate passion. However, when it came to me actually wanting the spare time to be able to trade, or turn from film to full-time trading, I had to do Amazon shifts. And in between these times of me doing Amazon shifts, it was very hard. It was winter and it gets very hard. But when it was raining, when it was snowing, when it was hard, I used to smile. Because it's better to smile in the face of adversity and actually walk into the fire to see the man or woman you become on the other side. So when you are going to work, when it does get hard, when you feel like everything is crumbling at your fingers, just know that is the best time to grit down and go even harder. And the moment it does get easier, because it will, that is not the moment you relax, but that is the moment you dig even deeper. A lot of the time we'll reach a certain level and think there's no more growth that you can reach. I did the same. I did a 40k month and thought, yeah, I've made it now, but no, I've not made it until I can do a 500k month, a million month, okay? That is why we set the bar so high, so we can fall on the stars. I do hope that you fully lock in, you fully invest yourself into your dreams and your passion. And you know, investing yourself into dreams and passion doesn't only mean that you're just a flutter in the wind. For you to be fully invested, you need to plan, and you need to execute after planning. Truth of the matter is, it's not going to be easy, but if you do come through the adversity, not only will you thank yourself, but you will grow as a person. And a lot of people live for others. I wouldn't want you to be the person which regrets and doesn't live for yourself. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video.